Well, it's our last fight of the night here at Singapore Fighting Championship, an amateur MMA contest finals of the flyweight tournament between Jake Gonzalez and Henry Yeo. And John, a very interesting thing to note is look at Henry's right leg. It's bandaged up, and during the break, he actually was icing his left foot. So you could say that Henry is hurt heading into this fight.
Well, remember his fight against Fritz was all about taking those leg shots like we talked about. And again, when you have numerous fights in an evening, that's going to come into play. So obviously it has. Jake Gonzalez had a good fight for his first one. He's obviously not as tired. I mean, again, Henry, I think, is the one that went to war this evening.
Well, correction, it was actually Fritz against Gary Tang.
Oh.
Yeah, Henry faced Ndika Salimi. So,
yep,
yeah.
You are correct, my bad, but the same thing happened. Again, I mixed up the opponents, but the same thing happened. Again, it was leg shots that he was taking all day that have obviously led to that. Well, what I wonder is if Gonzalez is going to take advantage of it.
That's the second southpaw opponent for Gonzalez. Pretty much he's not going to face this sort of odds every time, facing two southpaw opponents on one night, but that's how it is right now. Henry Yeo looking a bit stiff on his feet. Goes for a body shot, goes for a hook, misses both of them. Very nice switch off the feet.
That's fun. That's fun right there when they're trading shots. I wish they would get to the middle of the ring and just stay in the pocket, so we could get a good KO.
You're just looking for an all-out war, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah, yes I am. I mean, we haven't had a KO on the night, have we?
Haven't had.
We've had some TKO stoppage, but we haven't had the actual lights out. Which again, at the amateur level, it's not really expected. Come on now.
Jake Gonzalez thus far controlling the striking exchanges.
What I wonder about,
very nice left kick from Henry Yeo.
What I wonder about is I've never fought with 7-ounce gloves on before. These are 7-ounce amateur gloves. You know, normal ones are 4 ounces. When I even fought with in Muay Thai, it's generally 6-ounce gloves. So I mean, I wonder how much these. I wonder how big the pillows are.
Jake Gonzalez scores the first takedown of the fight. And he's got 20 seconds.
Hands on the biceps. Hands on the bicep, hands on the hips. If he goes to the guard, I want you to stay strong in the guard. Hands on the biceps.
10 seconds.
Good.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, Jamal. Elbows in.
Elbows in.
Elbows in. Be safe. And
end of round 1.
Jake Gonzalez with a strong first round. Second round for both fighters. Yeah, 5th overall tonight. Nice straight left from Henry Yeo. Goes for a left kick, misses. Henry Yeo clinching up with Jake Gonzalez, throwing a bunch of vicious knees. This was how Henry Yeo ended his fight at Ultimate Beatdown 15 last month. He's looking to do the same thing, but Jamal nicely recognized that and turned it into a takedown. Now Henry Yeo working for a triangle choke. How tight is it?
Well, again, that looks pretty tight to me. He's gonna look. If he looks for the slam, he has it. If he wanted to stand up and drop him, he has it. The thing is again, you have the triangle right now, and he has that armbar. Goes for the slam.
Well, Jake does exactly what John said he would do. He went for a slam, but the triangle is still sunk in. Henry Yeo, relentless on that submission. He's not letting it go.
Can't even focus on talking, by the way. Too focused on being next to the action.
Well, Henry still has that triangle on, but I don't think it's that tight enough because Jake hasn't come close to tapping yet. But Henry's relentless on his submission. He's not going to give up.
Well,
Is he going to tire out his legs if he continues?
Well, they're in a bad position because they're right here in the corner, and I wouldn't be surprised if the referee stops it and brings it to the middle of the ring, which we don't want to happen because, again, he's in such good position right now. You'd hate to fucking, excuse me, you'd hate to go that far.
Is he going to tire out his legs if he continues putting so much pressure?
You're talking about lactic acid buildup, that type of thing right now. I mean, it's the same thing that goes for arms when you're trying to get that rear naked. Same thing happens when you're trying to crush your thighs together in the same way. Yeah, man, you get buildup, and then, you know, it affects your movement, it affects everything else.
And considering the banged up knee, might not be a wise option, but Henry nonetheless still looking for that triangle choke.
What I love about this is, again, that the corners are right here yelling at both guys. It's the same advice for both of them. It doesn't really matter that they're yelling to their fighter. Again, with 10 seconds left in the round. End of round 2.
Well, John, how are you going to score that fight? Because obviously, well, third and final round here. It's Jake Gonzalez versus Henry Yo. Both fighters vying for that Flyweight Championship crown. And on our unofficial scorecards, we've got both of them up with a round each. So this third round is going to be pretty much the decider. So we'll just have to wait and see who wants it more. But that was boxing 101. Weaving.
Little Superman punch right there.
Yeah, weaving below that punch. And both fighters clearly fatigued at this point in time.
Jake Gonzalez, kind of an animal.
I think Jake might have just ran into a knee there, but it looks okay.
Yeah, he ran into it and didn't phase him. That's hence the animal call.
Oh, and another knee from Henry Yo. Well, remember, in his last fight, Henry Yo stopped his opponents with knees, so Jamal ought to be wary about those knees from Henry. That's a kick. And another knee. Henry Yo going to school with these knees. Jake Gonzalez's corner calling for a takedown, but does Jake have enough energy to pull it off? Uppercuts by Henry Yo. And a straight. Very nice counter by Jake Gonzalez. He goes in.
And that's what I'm talking about on Jake. Like, he actually ate the knee and threw the right hook. It's fine.
Ooh. This time he just eats the right. He just eats the knee. It's like nothing to him.
I know. Which is fantastic. I love it.
Superman punch by Jake Gonzalez.
He was definitely going for either the sternum or the body on that. I don't know really where that
punch. He was going for the body.
Yeah.
More knees from Henry Yo.
Make some noise, guys. Make some noise.
This all comes down to who wants it more. Is it going to be Jake Gonzalez or is it going to be Henry Yo? Both fighters looking really tentative. Jake Gonzalez goes in, eats another knee from Henry. And another knee, this time hits the shoulder.
Jake has some great covering though. Granted he was taking that, but that was some good cover up.
Can he get a takedown? No. He gives out his back.
Referee stops it.
And that's the end of the fight. A bit of confusion at the end, but that's the end of the third round. And it's interesting to see how the judges are going to score this one. And Henry Yo is your new flyweight champion here in SFC. That was a tough fight for both fighters, but Henry Yo with a banged up knee, and he really gave Jake Gonzalez a run for his money. Fantastic fight from both fighters, but in the end there could only be one winner, and it was Henry Yo. And as you can see, that promoter Arvind Alwani putting the belt across Henry Yo's waist. Amazing, amazing night of fights here at Singapore Fighting Championship.